And it goes a little something like.
Hi guys, my name is Ngọc and today I'll be talking about an issue that has been generating a significant amount of coverage and discussions, that is the pandemic COVID-19. At the end of 2019, the world faced with an outbreak of the coronavirus, also known as COVID-19. As precautionary measures have to be taken to deal with this deadly virus, the world has to go through many restrictions, healthcare policies, lockdowns, economic breakdowns, activity limitations, and so on. Though many lives have been saved, this too gives people a hard time coping with the new normal. The step of putting these standard operating procedures, or SOPs, in every corner of the world ensure people's health and safety, but it also immobilizes people to move around the world and not conduct daily life activities, especially when students are not able to go to school. Being a student myself, I easily considered the cons of these lockdown situations. But it took me an entire year of 2020 to realize its pros. As of today, half of the world are still on lockdown, so I'd like to address the bright side of the new normal, that is, online classes. Although the concept of online classes itself is not new, it has never been in great use as it is today. From kindergartners to PhD students, everyone was moved to full-time online classes. The flexibility of an online school ensured that students did not fall behind in their studies and that the spirit of learning was maintained. The following are some of the benefits of having online classes. So the first thing I'd like to mention is the ability to control your studies. Online classes have enabled us to study in the comfort of our own homes. To connect and begin studies, all that is required is a smartphone or any other digital device that has an internet connection. I personally find that online classes offers me a lot of opportunity that I have not seen in physical classes before, and that online learning still allows me to absorb the same amount of knowledge as learning at school. For example, online learning helps me grasp the lecture better because the teachers often record or speak to the mic, which is clearer and easier to hear. This is beneficial for my listening because often in large lecture rooms, the teachers speak somewhat fast and the volume is not loud enough, so I can only grasp about 60% of the lecture content. Another thing that I love about online classes is the flexibility in location, teachings, and learning time. To give you an idea, both teachers and students can record the sessions and review it later if necessary. This also allows teachers to gain practice for future lessons. At the same time, you can go back and review the lectures whenever you want. Another benefit of studying online is also reflected in the fact that both students and teachers have access to an excessive amount of materials without being restricted to the curriculum. This helps to enrich the evidence and improve students' critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Online educations also increase the chance of interaction in that it allows shy, introverted students to interact more with the teachers than learning in the normal classroom settings. Many students report that they feel more confident and comfortable expressing themselves in a private setting because they no longer have to be concerned about the attitudes of those around them. Furthermore, teachers will also benefit from online teaching because they can evaluate each student objectively. A fantastic way to enhance active learning is through online teachings. Active learning means that students are responsible for their own learning, while the teacher role is to inspire, create opportunities, and promote the learning process rather than directly impart knowledge. The students will have to search, synthesize, and classify knowledge and information on their own based on books, documents, the internet, and so on. In a nutshell, the time during the pandemic is difficult, but it is entirely up to us whether we sit back and wait for the situation to pass or we work against it to make the present better. I believe that growth has no limit and that no situation is too hard to handle as long as we are willing to accept it and learn from it. That's it for today's discussions. Thank you. Bye.